Run the track.
Watch them show them still David Rodigan sound.
Original, inbred, foot to the bed.
As we enter, Rodigan starts out feeling adventure. Him a dance all official.
Here we go.
Rodigan.
Hey, targets.
Dave, you know what? David Rodigan, do it like no other can.
Run the track.
If you love reggae, you're in the right place. BBC Radio 1 Extra. Real authentic reggae music and dub for the next 2 hours. And thank you to DJ Targets.
Out comes the sun, shining on my face again.
Big tune.
Grades get me high, high so I can meditate. Oh, dreams of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks.
Giving thanks
As
alive.
the days goes by, giving thanks and praise.
As I puff on my window and glance through my window, I realize there's no turning back. Oh, got to complete life's journey, though things get contrary. Oh, got to make it to the top. See, I'm searching for a way to survive. Working so hard, I know job will provide. Oh, see, oh, I'm keeping my head high. Mama tell me the limit is the
Dreams
sky.
of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks.
Giving thanks
As the
alive.
days goes by, giving thanks and praise. Big burden heavy, but still a trouble. Weary, but no watch this true face where we have on. Real soldiers keep standing. Now give up the fight. No.
The sun will shine tomorrow. We shall see the rainbow, and I will never let go. No.
Dreams of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks. As the days goes by, dreams of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks. As the days goes by, giving thanks.
Give thanks for the music. And give thanks to DJ Targets.
Sun shining on my face again.
He's back on 1 Extra next Friday at 7. Kick you start your weekend.
Grades get me high, high so I can meditate.
I'm getting in that Jamaica groove. Why? Because we're going to Yard. BBC 1 Extra will be on the rock. Kingston, Jamaica. Here we come. Watch out. And next Sunday night, from 7 o'clock through to midnight, the final hour being broadcast on BBC 1 Extra and Radio 1. Boy, have we got some stuff lined up for you. I'll be down in Jamaica with Robert Ranks and Toddler T. We're Going to be running around the studios. We're going to be based at Tough Gong. We'll have live sessions, Chronix and Taurus Riley live in session at Tough Gong. We'll be backstage at Rebel Salute. Damian Marley is headlining that. We'll have a visit to the legendary Alpha Boys School, where so many of the great recording stars of Jamaica originated. One Extra in Jamaica 2014 on the radio and online, bbc.co.uk/One Extra next Sunday from 7 o'clock until midnight. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. So let's hear it for Beres Hammond. The album has been nominated for a Grammy, and it's amazing.
I know how it feels 'cause I've been in the streets and I see genuine smiles on people's faces.
From the album One Life, One Love.
Living the truth and I know times are hard, but they don't worry about
Nominated for a Grammy, this is Beres Hammond and Feel Like Dancing.
Make believe everything is fine. Got to survive. Believe they'll take their families out to die. What an inspiration. Triumph they want, they can't stop the
Go on, Beres.
Don't you feel like dancing? 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 Yeah. Boys on the street got no home to go to. You would believe life's over. Yeah. There is a sound playing on every corner, dancing away while they suffer. Now who made the rules that make the people ask why? Put a trial to that judge who decide that this music should die while I'm standing. Don't you feel like dancing? 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 Oh, don't you feel like dancing? Don't you feel like dancing? And you see genuine smiles on people's faces, living the truth even though times are hard. Don't worry about no cost of living. Got to survive. Make believe everything is fine. Got to survive. Make believe the family's out to die. Oh, what an inspiration. Try all they want, they can't stop the song I'm dancing. Don't you feel like dancing? Don't you see I'm dancing? Don't you feel like dancing? Can't you see I'm standing? Don't you feel like
A song of hope in the face of adversity, dancing in the streets. Nominated for a Grammy, and rightly so, the album One Life, One Love. That's Beres Hammond, Dancing in the Streets. Don't you feel like dancing? Love that song. As I said a few minutes ago, Taurus Riley will be doing a live set for us for our broadcast live and direct from Kingston, Jamaica next Sunday. And we have his brand new single. We're about to press play on that. It's from a forthcoming album, which is basically a collection of rocksteady-inspired recordings, new songs from Taurus Riley, and a new single in 10 seconds.
One Extra, Give a little and drop, yeah. Hey, make the bass line roll and catch. I will love how the music catch up. Me and my woman a rock. Give a little and drop. Yeah. I'm losing you. Yeah.
Taurus Riley, brand new. If you love Rocksteady, hear this.
Something's wrong, please tell me. Something feels so strange, baby. You don't answer your phone and you don't call me. Something feels so wrong, baby. When you're laying beside me, it feels so far. Recently, I've been thinking, if I'm not mistaken, I heard you call another man's name while sleeping. Words going around, say you know want me again. You tell your friends any day now, our relationship will end. And them I watch, sit down and I wait. They wanna see us break up, walk out, lose everything we build. And them I chat, and them I wait. They wanna see us break up, walk out, and lose on everything we built. Now 15 years can't go in vain, and this feeling's driving me insane. Giving you everything, even my last name, wedding bells and a diamond ring. You don't say I love you anymore. Something feels so wrong, baby, and you got me feeling insecure. Love don't feel so strong lately, and words going around, say you know I'm me again. You tell your friends any day now, our relationship will end. And them I watch, sit down and I wait. They wanna see us break up and walk out, lose everything we built. And them I chat, them sit down and I wait. They wanna see us break up and walk out and lose everything we built. Seem to me seems I'm losing you. Seem to me yeah. You're coming home late lately. There is a strange scent on your dress. Look on your face says guilty, evidence of unfaithfulness. Where did we go wrong? When did this happen? Our love was so strong, and now I feel it fading. And then I watch,
Wow.
sit down and I wait.
Taurus.
They wanna see us break up and walk out and lose on everything we built.
Are you feeling it like I'm feeling it? I think this is so good. Many reggae fans revere the Rocksteady period, 66, 67, 68, as the golden period in the music, when bass lines and pace were so cool and singers were allowed to really shine with great harmony work. Some magnificent recordings from Tommy McCook and the Supersonics backing the artists at that wonderful studio up on the roof, Treasure Island, over at Coxon Studio 1 and at Federal, and just so much good music. When you stop and think that how small Jamaica is and how Kingston, the capital city in that western region, how much good music came out. It really is phenomenal. And we'll be sharing lots of new music with you next Sunday night. BBC One Extra coming from Kingston, Jamaica, Tough Gong Studios. I'll be there with Tough Gong. I'll be in Tough Gong. And Taurus Riley will be doing a session for us, and Dean Fraser, we're assured, will be on saxophone, as you can imagine. That's just, sorry to rave on about that, but I do think it is rather special, to say the least. Right, this is hot and fresh from The Drop, Brit reggae at its best. It's called Turn Around. More Brit reggae coming up later on, and we go in the echo chamber with Alberosi, Chemical Recipe, Ed West, and Mr. Savona. And deep and heavy, the Arima Band mash up a Delroy Wilson track, rhythm track that is, and put a bit of Jackie Mitto in there. So stay with us for lots of good new music. And the Rodigan Scorcher this week, brand new from Damian Marley, is called Gone Man World.
fever. Tip for the top of reputation of a billa. Climbing up the billa, kids in headliner. They turning around but to happen in time. Cause right now we suck. All of what we got, we been making the effort and they coming right back. We better out some rock, it can't get knocked. Wave after wave and never get unstuck. Turning around, they hear it now. Want to come down, what have they found? Into the ground, they hear the sound. Want to come down, they feel it now. Going in for the killer, time to leave cover. Rocking the bounty till it turn right over. Making a splash and on a mad dash. Long time now it have been heard in the clash. Never time feeler, mix it like a winner. Without fella but it always deliver. Flowing like a river, always getting bigger. Caught in the current and they pull right under. Act like a fever, make a spine shiver. Losing control until they find out. I want it a sweet or sour, just the right power. Never too much, it's always a pleasure. Caught in the days, yes them blaze. Then when we come and make them change their ways. This one out of phase, always getting plays. Just watch as they parade. Turning around, they hear it now. Want to go down, what have they found? Into the ground, they hear the sound. Want to come down, they feel it now, yeah. While some them chiller, we been working hard that there's always a long way to go. No standing stiller, other than the water. What they wish and reap what we saw. But we know we're getting true, right on cue. Bring it together, I won't argue. It's not just a few, it's all of them too. They're turning around when they hear what we do. Hey. Turning around, they hear it now. Want to calm down, what have they found? Into the ground, sound. Want to come down, they feel it now, yeah.
Do we support Brit Reggae? You bet. Every Sunday night, 7 to 9. BBC Radio 1 Extra. That's the drop and turning around. Catch them at the festivals this summer. Thanks for all the love on social media. Facebook.com/BBC One Extra. David.Rodigan at bbc.co.uk is the email address. And on Twitter, our handle is @1extra. Texts. Darren H. in Belfast. Thanks for that, Darren. Also, Lee in Sheffield. On Twitter, Aubrey Russ. Thanks, Aubrey. Jamie Denton. One Eye UK, that's the band up there in the Midlands. Hi, fellas. Max Radio 99, thanks for that action on Twitter. Our emails, George Judge, listening from Jersey. Also, hi to Matteo, listening to the show from Italy. I've been to your dancehall sessions many times. Peace and love from a small city in the Dolomites. To all over the world, ciao. Reggae vibes. Still to come, we've only just started. Hot and fresh from Maxi Priest. Uptown, Downtown, Dre Island on the militancy rhythm. Rodigan Scorcher this week. Damien Jr. Gong Mali and Gunman World. In the Echo Chamber in the first hour, Alba Rossi and Chemical Recipe.
This is Nikisha Lindo, and you're listening to Reggae Sundays on One Extra with Rodigan.
Thank you, Nikisha. And this is her current single, lifted from her debut album. It's called Talk of the Town. I love this record. What a voice.
When I see you, already know you're the meaning.
Go on, girl.
You know you're the reason. All my eyes just brighten up at the thought of your touch. I need it. And it ain't no secret, baby. You know everyone can see it. Whoa. Yes, you know. Show what I love it everywhere we go. Like a hand
One extra. Yeah. King turn up. Yeah. Shaggy. Oh.
Baby, I love you.
Everything about you keeps you on my mind. I never wanna be without you, baby, always be mine. Cause every time I have to leave you, really breaks my heart. Cause I don't wanna grieve you or tear you apart. Cause I know that a girl like you, one in a million.
I know this is a radio, but if we were in a dance, the selector would wheel and peel, because this tune is off the radar.
Baby, I love
Maxi Priest, brand new single, on One Extra, Sunday evening, nice and chilled. Yeah, I know we're all back on our heads tomorrow morning, but hey.
Everything about you keeps you on my mind. I never wanna be without you, baby, always be mine. Cause every time I have to leave you, really breaks my heart. Cause I don't wanna grieve you or tear you apart. Cause I know that a girl like you, one in a million, and there's nothing that I would do. Cause you give me that feeling, it's true. It's true, baby, it's true. Every little thing about you, baby, it's true. Baby, it's true. Every little thing about you, every little thing about you. Time I saw you, I knew you would be mine. I knew that I had to get you, only just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Cause whenever I see you, you always blow my mind. And that's why I wanna love you all the time. It's true. It's true. Every little thing about you. Baby, it's true. Baby, it's true. It's what I love about you. Everything about you. Every little thing about you. Every little thing about you. Every little thing about you. Said I knew that a girl like you, one in a million, and there's nothing that I would do. Cause you give me that feeling, it's true. It's true, baby. Every little thing about you, every little thing about you, baby, it's true. Baby, it's true. Every little thing about you.
What an impassioned vocal. What a voice. Maxi Priest. The best of British here on BBC Radio 1 Extra. Big up South London. Home turf for Max. Big up Saxon Sound System, with whom he started his career before he started making recordings. The rest, as they say, is history. Coming up, Dre Island, something new from him, and also the Rodigan Scorcher after that, which is brand new, hot and fresh from Damian Marley. It's called Gone Man World.
BBC Radio 1 Extra. Cause we be in the club, bottles on deck, and hot, damn it, I'm feeling BBC Radio 1 Extra, J Island, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 Lord. Hail His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, till the end of time. Burn out devil man always. J Island, yeah.
Brand new Dre Island, Uptown, Downtown.
Say up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Round in them
Easy
streets.
Winter.
Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Round in them streets. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth's life no sweet. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth's life no sweet. The loose move dance about Rasta man no take yard. Straight up talk the whole parliament a fraud. But we a stick up in them a corruption at large. Kill off, get to youth show political brawl. Then show on the media want it 10 gone. Them said that at the way of it keep the place calm. And I pray the true white jungle bus pan. And bust off your head before cops get deployed. Dreadful thing in a Kingston town. Police and bad boys in a big showdown. Gunshot a ring out on rounds and rounds. After dark shop block up only gangsters out. In a big long trench coat a bleach pump house. No wrong turn off best you know you're out. Cause them youths and no lost skin no teeth no joke. Visually you get blind off a thick gun smoke. I say up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Teaching the youths to be wise, yes, all man are free. Now get caught up in a them animosities. If them not show love, then what them think we gonna pray? A praise to the brave, weak shall fall at your feet. With militants, see me eyes up the red, gold and green. Won't be fooled by the lies that politicians speak. Most promises only last for a week. After that your whole family a grieve. Cause them lock down factories, run with investors. Post get the youths to pick up the Winchesters. Tribal warfare, can't pay a bus fare. Parliament boy them if you get out here. It's like a curse upon Jaja earth. Minimum wage gone down and tax step a high alert. That's why them can't stop the looting and the shooting. Rastafari knows I said up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Up, down, downtown, round in them streets. Be a shot of fire, the youth life no sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
Boy, boy.
Dre Island.
youth life no sweet.
New talent.
In them streets.
I bet you he's it. Rebel salute.
For the poor J Island defend. Rastafari know.
Wow. The Rodigan Scorcher, stand by. Here we go. Sta-da-da. King Tubby. The Roots of Dub. Mix. It's time for the Rodigan Scorcher. You just heard Uptown, Downtown, Dre Island. That's produced by Winter for Overstand Productions, his new rhythm called Militancy. But last year, Winter, who incidentally is the keyboard player in Damian Marley's band, created a rhythm called Roots Man. And it mashed up the year. One of the biggest hits on it, of course, was Chronic's Here Comes Trouble, Here Comes the Danger. Well, if you know anything about Jamaican music, you'll know that when a rhythm is hot, it doesn't really die. It just keeps coming back again and again and again. So it's no surprise that there is a new cut on the rhythm, and it's by Damian Marley.
Yeah. David Rodigan, do it like no other can. Big gangs did I say that.
Two sides to a coin, and one must choose which side they join.
The Rodigan Scorcher.
Brother man.
This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Damian Marley.
While one man needs another man.
Gunman World.
Mankind will do what they must to survive, innit?
You study the lyrics on this. Dark, deep and heavy.
In a gunman world, any night in clock he not work. Marrow splatter the toolbox full. The magazine in a the 2 blocks full. And he's watching as the days go by. And he's counting as his peers all die. Sleeping with the rifle across his chest. And so he never gets a good night's rest. And then he's cranky in the morning times. And more victims have to lose their lives. The community at twist and twirl, wishing that there wasn't in a gunman world. In a gunman life, he might not come home from work one night. So every minute matter, ignores advice from his weeping baby mother and child. That he won't win every game he plays. So she know he'll meet his end one day. Some juvenile will have to earn his stripe and have to take another gunman's life. What if a backstabber names his price? And how ironic if him dead from night. The amount of bullet where him put from boy. Job description, kill and destroy. Now tell me, is it worth it all? If one done rise, then the next must fall. Tell me, is it worth it all? Those sleepless nights and patrol roll call. Tell me, is it worth it all? One child smile while the next one ball. Tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it all? Well, in a gunman world, life is so stressful. Back to school time come. Cause when a gunman work, if he is successful and the job is well done, then there will be an unsolved crime with no one to fill out our blank line. John Public have to hear and death. Informer get a poof cough quick. Does he get nervous just like you and I? Watching out if the police pass by. Cause any day you hear a gunman fail, then he's either dead or jail. What will it cost to make a gunman rich? How many lives before a gunman switch? The truth no wonder you them stop ignore. Said the majority a gunman poor. Oh yeah, oh. Now tell me, is it worth it all? If one done rise, then the next one fall. Tell me, is it worth it all? Those sleepless nights and patrol roll call. Tell me, is it worth it all? One child smile while the next one ball. Tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it all? And when a gunman makes choice, I wonder what goes to a gunman's mind. And does a gunman think twice before he take another someone's life? I wonder what it is a gunman say to the father when a gunman pray. Does he kiss his kids to bed at night, making sure the blanket tucked just right? Nothing no scary like a gunman voice. When people beg a gunman think twice, and him say no. What could a scary like a gunman voice? When people beg a gunman think twice, and him say no. Can you tell me, is it worth it all? If one done rise, then the next must fall. Tell me, is it worth it all?
Is it worth it all?
Best nights on patrol roll call. Tell me, is it worth it all?
Damian Marley strikes again.
I smile while the next one ball. Tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
What a songwriter. As they say in Jamaica, the chip never falls far from the block. One of the sons of Bob Marley, Damian Jr. Gong Marley and Gunman World. Tell me, is it worth it all? One Don rises and another falls. One child smiles and the next one bawls. I wonder what a gunman says when he prays to the Father. Does he pray to the Father? Dark, deep and heavy. All that you would expect from Damian Marley. That is the Rodigan Scorcher for this week on the Rootsman rhythm. That rhythm, of course, produced by Winter for Overstar Productions. That record, that's going to roll through the spring, deep, deep, deep down into the summer. That's going to be an anthem. And we're staying with hot, fresh new music here on Radio 1 Extra, of course, in the second hour, deep and heavy, when we turn back the hands of time and home in on something special from the Mighty Diamonds. But this is hot and fresh and new from Luciano. Call on Jah Name.
This is a call for one and all.
This is a call
to unite and praise the Almighty.
The faith Most High's them. You don't know what they've been through. There for the grace of the Most High goes high. Are you? Yo, you see the man them who a lie down in the gutter. Nobody laugh and call them no nutter, no why. But for the Most High they could have been I. You see the man them all alone, me say without a home. Say don't belittle them and throw not a stone, no I. But for the Most High they could have been I. Could have been I. If I never for the Most High, I put the strength in my life. Could have been I. If I name for Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I. Could have been I. If I never for the Most High, I put the strength in my life. Could have been I. If I name for Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I. Say in a certain circumstances, you don't know what you da do. Without the power of the Most High, I carry on too. Same way that could have been I, same way that could have been you. When you keep yourself together, me say respect do. Cause you don't know how them come so, you don't know how them turn so. The trial and tribulation, me say where them go through. You don't know what kind of pressure I reach them. Instead of you stand them, it better you teach them. Could have been I. If I never for the Most High, I put the strength in my life. Could have been I. If I name for Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I. Could have been I. If I never for the Most High, I put the strength in my life. Could have been I. If I name for Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I. I man personally, Rasta was I savior. So I don't partake in a no bad behavior. Almighty Jah did show I favor. So me no bend and me no bow and me no switch and me no waver. I'm giving say blessed love to all the hater. Even though they want to send you to the undertaker. Could have been I. If I never for the Most High, I put the strength in my life. Could have been I. If I name for Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I. Could have been I. If I never for the Most High, I put the strength in my life. Could have been I. If I name for Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I. Sure, I give him reverence, you know I keep on praising. Because the power of the Most High is amazing. It give my inner strength and keep the fire blazing. Continually, man, my goals are always raising. Cause all I know is that I could have been a victim. But Rastafari, yes, he saved I from this system. Some trust in Babylon, but Babylon, they tricked him. They couldn't pick I, so they picked him. Could have been I. If I never for the Most High, I put the strength in my life. Could have been I. If I name for Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I.
Could have been him, could have been you. As he says, don't judge people when they appear to be down and out. Hot Fresh, that's really cool. I love that record from Maccabee. Could have been I. Tonight at 9 o'clock, The Surgery with Sarah Jane Crawford and Aled. One Extra and Radio 1 teaming up for a special edition of The Surgery tonight to round off Happiness Week. Let's get our dub goggles on as we go into the Echo Chamber. Every week, Echo Chamber Part 1 and Part 2. Coming up, a chemical recipe in a track called Inferno, but before that, the dub album, Dub the System, which comprises a set of dubs to match the vocal album, Sound the System, by Alba Rossi. Here's the title track, Dub the System. Dubbed by Alba Rossi at his Schengen Studios in Jamaica. And we're coming live from Jamaica next Sunday night, 7 till midnight, on 1 Extra.
You know the big bad David Rodigan and some boy don't know if you're a veteran and something you can't walk on, they don't know foundation strong. Saying, well, boom them again, Mr. Rodigan, cause you don't know we don't afraid and nothing enough. Stitch him up like mutton, saying, with him chat.
Yo, Rodigan.
Run the track.
Have mercy. David Rodigan.
As I sit down on my dog basket, here I think of this peaceful biscuit.
And heavy. We've got our dub goggles on, swimming around in the dub pool. The Echo Chamber Part 1. Get a good reaction to that first time we played it. It's by Chemical Recipe. It's called Inferno. Before that, Alberosi on vinyl from his dub album Dub the System, which, as I say, comprises a set of dubs to match his vocal album Sound the System. Sound the System. And next Sunday night, you'll hear how we can and do make dub plates down in Jamaica. We'll be going to Tell Studios, one of the many things that we'll be doing as we go down to Jamaica. Stuff all week and visiting studios, and it's just going to be bonkers. Toddler T's down there. Robert Ranks is already there for Rebel Salute. So we're really looking forward to broadcasting from 7 till midnight, a 5-hour special next Sunday on Radio 1 Extra. The last hour, which will be the sessions from Tough Gong with Taurus Riley and Chronics band sessions. That'll be in the final hour, which will also be broadcast on BBC Radio 1, 11 to midnight next Sunday. Let's go to San Francisco now. San Francisco stroke Jamaica, because Royal Order Music are based in San Francisco, but they record a lot of their work down in Jamaica. This is their new rhythm. It's called the Cultivator Rhythm, and on it, hot and fresh, it's Chronics. Perfect tree. Are we talking tree doctors here? I don't think so.
Rock me nice and easy. Rock me nice and slow. I in the early morning and you turn me on, so let the good times roll. I said them try fi separate we, but me no wanna crack fi smoke. Give me the ital in my brain and let it light up in my dome. I wonder if for me alone one steam in the sensei every time. I wonder if for me alone one burning every time. I said give me the highest grade. I tell you it's the perfect tree, and let it light up in my brain, my brother. Strictly herbs for me. I love my marijuana. Rastaman, it's the perfect tree. I love my marijuana. Rastaman, strictly herbs for me. I say me granny say not touch it, and me say grandma you're insane. Nobody incriminate no coach it. It never hurt nobody's brain. It is the healing of the nation. Mama, what you talking about? I said it good for your meditation, and she said boy just shut your mouth. But all I need is the highest grade, oh mama. Perfect tree, and let it light up in my brain, my brother. Strictly herbs for me. I love my marijuana. No, Rastaman, it's the perfect tree. I love my marijuana. Boy, Rastaman, strictly herbs for me. Inna the hills when me steaming, hey, and me say nothing can sweet so. Look how me eyes them bleeding. And me say nothing can sweet, so hear me. I chew me suet on the board and then me take out the seed. Teflon a hot stranic sour that you a steam. The highest get me high, me I wonder if me a dream. A easy grow will a me box.
Love this. Chronics. For Royal Order Music, San Francisco, California. Aye, aye. Cali and Jamaica. Chronics, of course, part of the BBC Radio 1 Extra Hot 10 for 2014, along with Sam Smith and Gorgon City and Ella Air. Chronics. There you go. That's hot and fresh. It's on that rhythm called Cultivator, and he is going to be performing live and direct at Tough Gong Studios, and we're going to be broadcasting that session, which we'll record during the week down in Jamaica. You'll hear that next Sunday night in the final hour of our special Jamaica cast from 7 through to midnight. That final hour will be on Radio 1 Extra and BBC Radio 1 as well. This is hot and fresh from Ed West featuring Parley B. It's called Demo Fight on Reggae Roast. Big up Reggae Roast for all they're doing for Brit Reggae. It's all about Brit Reggae.
Parley B again.
Here we go. We got the dub of this in the second hour, by the way.
Hard for them money, but the system designed to mash you up. You have to stand tall.
Check out the video for this too.
Them a fight over yam, them a fight over tumbling. What a serious something. Them a tip the money out away palm. You not see what I want. That's how them a run things. Them a fight over yam, them a fight over tumbling. What a serious something. Them a tip the money out away palm. You not see what I want. That's how them a run things. Me turn on the TV, look what I want. Happy scandal and investigation. Politician deal with peer corruption.
What happened to the first hour? We're up at 8 already.
People them a struggle, peer separation. Everything I raise, no food in a pan. They take the money to buy house and land. What a situation. Them a fight over yam, them a fight over tumbling. What a serious something. Them a tip the money out away palm. You not see what I want. That's how them a run things. Them a fight over yam, them a fight over tumbling. What a serious something. Them a tip the money out away palm. You not see what I want. That's how them a run things. Me call to the raise up, me say, Bill stepping up. But we be a get cut. Like this is thing corrupt. That's why proud of people. Them a real and kick up. From your that no they country ain't match up. In a dictator and you happy keep your head up. So your pocket deep rock no bother turn in a crop. Them thief and loot everywhere that turn up. The youth out there and them happy right up. Them a fight over yam, them a fight over tumbling. What a serious something. Them a tip the money out away palm. You not see what I want. That's how them a run things. Them a fight over yam, them a fight over tumbling. What a serious something. Them a tip the money out away palm. You not see what I want. That's how them a run things.
Rodigan, 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 Rodigan,
Rodigan. I like peace with Rastaman. I don't steal, cheat. That's it. I myself.
I warned you about this last week. Brand new Esca Levi.
I want to 1 week, I'd say.
Mananati.
I analyze like a tree, a plant by river of water. And not in the dark, a piece against water.
New music for the new year.
This is the song of a Levi, Babylon for Levi. From righteous liberty, you know we not gonna live. Nah, name no meat, it coulda curry or deep fry. Precept with turban, no call me no sweet guy. Nah, make no money, I no vanity deceive. Ethiopia stretch forth his hand for receive. Roddy, I travel what a sweet time. Babylon can't defeat time. When you see me, don't have your ox anywhere that you see me. Cause you know man a naughty. Tell Babylon man a naughty. Boy, yo. When you see me, I it's a respect. Dirty Babylon figure me. Cause them know man a naughty. Tell Babylon man a naughty. Boy, yo. Alright, bunks off the river Nile. Chatting in a single file. Ella and the juvenile. Bringing every little child. Babylon them acting vile. Lion kill the crocodile. Even though we chat in mind, everything is for a while. When you see me, don't have your ox anywhere that you see me. Cause you know man a naughty. Tell Babylon man a naughty. Boy, yo. When you see me, I it's a respect. Dirty Babylon figure me. Cause them know man a naughty. Tell Babylon man a naughty. Zion Puffy greet me, Zion gift come meet me. Army fatigue, Babylon can't delete me. Screw them completely, Bobo do it neatly. Vigilant on the battlefield, you know we not sleepy. When you see me, don't have your ox anywhere that you see me. Cause you know man a naughty. Tell Babylon man a naughty. Boy, yo. When you see me, I it's a respect. Dirty Babylon figure me. Cause you know man a naughty. Tell Babylon man a naughty.
I continually, no matter what the week I say. And I know that I analyze like a tree, a plant by river of water. But not in the dark, a peace against the wall of Babylon shall escape this judgment. For I know what, I know that all of you shall witness the day that Babylon shall fall.
Ahora mismo vamos a tener una fiesta. La música es bellísima, que nos bailamos.
Benji B. Well, I heard the Jamaican cut first. In the 70s, I'm sure if you're a reggae fan, you know it. Rockfort Rock. For Cox and Studio One. But the original, of course, El Combanchero. And there's a lovely take on it, in my opinion. Cy and Robbie and Ray and the Taxi Gang. Rockfort Rock, different styling. El Combanchero. And of course, as I said, Benji B, Radio 1, style and fashion, big bass lines, big tunes. Benji B from Wednesday nights 2 to 4 a.m. And Toddler T on Thursday nights from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. It's all about the music on the BBC. Okay, we're about to go into deep and heavy. And to lead us in there, we have a track from the new EP by Christopher Ellis. Music heads will know that Christopher is the son of one of the real icons of Jamaican popular music, Alton Ellis. And sometimes I think that's the hardest thing, to be the son or the daughter of somebody who's already, very, very famous. How do you make your mark? Well, you make your mark by doing original recordings. And Christopher has been doing that. He's been working with the Marley Brothers over there at their studios in Miami, Florida. And the outcome is this 4-track EP, which we've been focusing on every week here on the show because we think it's so good. Here's another track which we haven't yet played, the 4th, and it's called Spoiling Me. Christopher Ellis on BBC Radio 1 Extra. Reggae.
Woman, you are spoiling me with your presence and your grace. The dreams you've made come true for me. No one else can take your place. Despite of all the wrongs I've done to you, you still stay. And I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I wish I could find a way to repair it all. There's no way to reimburse you or pay you back. Beating strong inside of a woman. There's a heart that I would never wanna break. We belong, a man and a woman. It's a bond that I would never wanna break. Oh, good woman. Oh, good woman. Oh, good woman. Good woman. Woman, you've been spoiling me with your smile and simple ways. In spite of inconsistencies that may arise from day to day, you made my house a home. I love with you, I feel safe. And I'm truly grateful. Yes, that I am truly grateful. Any time of day, you're always on call. There's no way to reimburse you. I couldn't pay you back. Beating strong inside of a woman. There's a heart that I would never wanna break. We belong, a man and his woman. It's a bond that I would never wanna break. Oh, good woman. Good woman. God, good woman. Good woman. Sure. Look at. Woman, you've been spoiling me with your presence and your grace. The dreams you've made come true for me. Nobody else can take your place. Yes.
that? Spoiling Me, Christopher Ellis. Produced by the Marley Brothers at their studios in Florida. Part of an EP, 4-track EP. Check it out. As we roll into Deep and Heavy, we begin with a rhythm which I've always loved. Delroy Wilson's I Wanna Love You, a 1960s rocksteady classic. Add that to a melody I've always loved, which is Jackie Mittu's Ram Jam. So much so that my schoolmates started calling me Ram Jam Rodigan because I was always playing the single Ram Jam by Jackie Mittu. So what do you get if you put the two together? Well, you get this. It's called Love Is Here. This is the Hammond organ version. It's by Arima. Arima are a long-established Northwest London reggae band. Leroy Wilson is the keyboard player and the vocalist. And he takes vocals, and we'll more about that in just a moment. But he's also on keyboards for this. He's playing the Hammond, and the horns come from buttons. So an interesting mashup, if you like. Rocksteady classic, Delroy Wilson. If you're a Rocksteady fan, I Wanna Love You, you'll know the rhythm. Snatches, not all of Ram Jam, just bits of Ram Jam, plus a horn from buttons. Let's hear it. Love Is Here, instrumental styly, Arima. Leroy Wilson on Hammond. This is so good, isn't it? Deep and heavy. New but old. Old but new. I guess the modern terminology would for that would be mashup. Man, in Jamaica they call it version excursion. Liquor version. As Leroy Wilson said to me, remember Sky Juice, Sky Juice? On the sufferer's side. Big youth. In Jamaica, as I said earlier on in the show, when the rhythm is hot, it stays hot forever. Desmond Foster, based in Stockholm, Sweden, part of the Arima band, came up with the idea. Leroy Wilson, part of the Arima band in London, they started putting it all together. The end result, that's just one of them. And as I say, it's lovely how Leroy's playing little snippets of Ram Jam, Jackie Mitto, and you got some great horn work there from Buttons on trombone. But what about a vocal? Well, there is a vocal, and it's rather special. And if you're a fan of Arima, you may remember the original Love Is Here, but it's been revoiced. When they're nice on One Extra, we play them twice. Sky Jules on the sufferer's side.
Don't you know
oh.
that love is here, but oh my darling, now you're gone. Love is here, but oh my darling, now you're gone. Words can't simply say the way I feel about you, girl. God knows I've tried, but I fluff my lines, girl. Don't give up on our love. We gotta take it to the top, and baby, leave it high, so it will never die. Forget the maybes and buts. We got a special kind of love, but baby, now you're gone, and I just wanna cry. Love is here, but oh my darling, now you're gone. Love is here, but oh my darling, now you're gone. I never do things to hurt you, but I don't know how to show you my love. Don't you know it's time on time we settle down? You're a special lady to me now, that's no doubt. Don't give up on our love. We gotta take it to the top, and baby, leave it high, so it will never die. Forget the maybes and buts. We got a special kind of love, but baby, now you're gone, and I just wanna cry. Love is here, but oh my darling, now you're gone. Love is here, but oh my darling, now you're gone. I never do things to hurt you, but I don't know how to show you my love. But I don't know how to show you my love. My love. Don't know how to show you my love. My love. My love. Don't know how to show you my love.
I'm sure fans of Arima will appreciate and approve of the revoicing. Love Is Here. Arima from Northwest London. On that classic, old school 1960s Bunny Lee production of that ace rocksteady rhythm. I Wanna Love You. Style and fashion, mashup style. Retake, remake. Thanks for all the love on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, on email. Daniel Miles, just wanted to say a massive thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your music and show has got me and my 5-year-old daughter through a difficult year. We listen and it brings joy to our hearts. Gav wanted to know the name of the track you played last year, a Lord Royals cover. That's Busy Signals Well Prepared, which we're playing later on today. There's also, that's a DJ cut, but there's also another cut by a new artist called Terry as well. It's a straight vocal cut. That's Gav and Dr. Jenny. And on Twitter, hi, Emja Emma. Also Sheridan Gately, Jacob Plant, and King Lagazzi listening in from Ghana. Now, let's go to, as I say, an extended deep and heavy tonight. We're going to some vinyl now. The Mighty Diamonds. Reissued on 12-inch vinyl on green sleeves from 1980. Called Gates of Zion, a 12-inch single with dub.
I love the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. For glorious things are spoken of him, Almighty city of Jah, Almighty city of Jah. Mention thy name to Rastafari, to Babylon and them that know why. For the day shall come when the right of his people, that this man was born in earth. In Ethiopia this man was born. We want to go to Zion. Oh yeah. Shall spring from out of the earth, and righteousness will come from Zion. For his mercy and truth will kiss each other. The joy of the earth is Mount Zion. The beauty of the earth is Mount Zion. Yeah. Of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. For glorious things are spoken of him, Almighty city of Jah, Almighty city of Jah. I will mention thy name to Rastafari, Babylon and them that know why. For the day shall come when the right of his people, that this man was born in earth. In Ethiopia this man was born. The gates of Zion, chant of desires. We could never oh, Babylon.
Some boy run with from boy, I seen foundation, one them again strong, respect Joe. It's Mr. Rodigan because you don't know so much of them boy, I can't take your speech.
Roddy, run the track.
As I sit down on my job basket, here I take up this pistol biscuit.
Feel the Rodigan, one extra, yeah, shug it.
Tasty? Feeling it? When you hear a track you like on a One Extra, you can add it to your own personal playlist. Just press the big button with a musical note on it, which is all over our website. If you're listening on the BBC iPlayer radio app, and if you haven't got that, you need to get it. You can add tracks as you hear them from your mobile too. Just look out for the musical note button. Get yourself a login, that's really easy, no boring details, and see the playlist of music you've made. 12-inch style on Green Steves. Reissued on 12-inch vinyl. Recorded by Dubmaster back in 1980 at Channel 1, mixed at Tough Gong by Dubmaster and Errol Brown. Music. Did I just say Tough Gong? I did. We're going to be at Tough Gong next week. We're going to be recording in session at Tough Gong Studios as part of our Jamaica experience. Todd the team, myself, David Rodigan, Robert Ranks, Chronics in session, and Taurus Riley in session at Tough Gong. And you'll be able to hear that and loads more on a 5-hour Jamaica epic next Sunday night on One Extra from 7 p.m. till midnight. And from Jamaica to the UK, another track from a Brit reggae band called Indecision. It's called Colour Me In. I do like this. You're going to see them and hear them at the festivals this summer, that's for sure. More Brit reggae.
If you won't listen, then I won't begin. Scrubbing off yesterday's scent from my skin. 'Cause if you're leaving, you can leave me be. Because I'm seeing your true colors for me. Try to touch the sky, I can fall and fall forever. And when I'm falling, and you need a reason to let me fall in love, take a look at my complexion. 'Cause you color me in, so color me in, so color me in till I'm black and I'm blue.
Just love this. Brett Scar. A band from the UK called Indecision and a track entitled Colour Me In.
David Rodigan. Wow.
Hey, Rodders, grow up. From the UK to Jamaica. Another great reggae band, I reckon. New, fresh and hot, Pentatouch. And a track called Kingston. Kingston Tough Gong Studios next week. BBC Radio 1 Extra. A 5-hour special. Will be broadcast next Sunday night from 7 till midnight.
Mama, she a work, she a hustle, she a struggle down at Kingston. Papa, him a work, him a shop and car down at Kingston. When gunshot a beat, man dead in the street down at Kingston. Girls a skylarking, a body ride a shot down at Kingston. Hey, Kingston City, oh man, it's hard to live. And it takes your everything, it has nothing to give. We working from 9 to 5 in nothing in order to stay alive. You have to hustle. So many people die living the Kingston life. Mama, she a work, she a hustle, she a struggle at Kingston. Papa, him a work, him a shop and car down at Kingston. When gunshot a beat, man dead in the streets down at Kingston. Girls a skylarking, a body ride the shots down at Kingston. Them pop off a piece of a cassava piece and 5 man get gunned down. The witness see it but can't make a speech or mouse so get gunned down. The feds them a mean with bail and gun curfew, all ends locked down. The shot of them claim them nah run, cause them have some big a shotgun. Mama, she a work, she a hustle, she a struggle down at Kingston. Papa, him a work, him a shop and car down at Kingston. When gunshot a beat, man dead in the streets down at Kingston. Girls a skylarking, a body ride the shots down at Kingston. It's down at Kingston, yeah, yeah. Up down at Kingston, yeah. Up down at Kingston. I saw this sitting set. I saw this something set. Whoa, yeah. Mama, she a work, she a hustle, she a struggle down at Kingston. Papa, him a work, him a shop and car down at Kingston. When gunshot a beat, man dead in the streets down at Kingston. Girls a skylarking, a body ride the shots down at Kingston.
Kingston, I love that. Pentatouch Band. Said to represent the first 5 books of the Bible, Pentatouch, a fitting name for a group of 5 young men schooled in the disciplines of harmony, humility and compassion. They studied together at the Edna Manley School for Visual and Performing Arts in Jamaica, Kingston. And that's a track from their debut album, well worth investigating. sunshine, Jamaica. But this week in London, it's been Happiness Week.
Short days, cold and rain, dark and miserable nights, cold and rain, skin after Christmas, cold and rain, foul New Year's resolutions, cold and rain.
January really can be the most depressing month of the year, but try not to let it slow you down, because Happiness Week on 1Extra is here, as we try to cheer up the whole UK. So if you're struggling, want some advice, or just need to let it all out, don't miss The Surgery with Dr. Rada, Alid and me, Sarah Jane, tonight from 9 o'clock, as we try to put a smile back on your face. Happiness Week on BBC Radio 1Extra.
It's Mr. Rodigan Foundation, hold them again strong, respect Joe.
More Brit reggae. This is General Roots. Guys, go and grab a juice. How about that? More Brit reggae on BBC Radio 1Extra. That's General Roots with Sufferer, produced by Dennis Bovell at Prince Fatty Studios down in Brighton. And I know Nick Manasseh does some of his work down on the South Coast. He's dubbed this demo dub. Ed West. We played the vocal in the original, the original vocal in the first hour. Ed West featuring Parley B on Reggae Roast Records. This is the dub mix. Ed West created the rhythm. It's been mixed dub-wise by Manasseh. As we enter the Echo Chamber Part 2.
Nothing heavy, mate.
Drop, drop, drop.
Big up! You don't know Rodigan? Oh, I done that job on wheel and make all the world know. Rodigan, the big man in this thing. You see?
Reggae on BBC Radio 1 Extra Worldwide. Rodigan, tell them this. Out of reggae comes dancehall. Out of reggae comes hip hop. Out of reggae comes reggaeton. You see a reggaeton? Rodigan! Attack!
As I sit down in my job basket, here I think of this musical biscuit.
Government's coming with the same damn thing. See, they got no love for anyone. Beautiful people of the world. Cause Rasta never leave you.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah. Taking it to the world.
Mr. Savannah from Australia built the rhythm, was working closely with Sizzler Kalonji in Jamaica. There's a vocal to that we've been playing called I'm Living. That's Living Dub. Mr. Savannah. Real old school flavor to that, although it is very new. Before that, it was Ed West and a Manasseh dub mix of Ed West's new single, which features Parley B. That's called Demo Dub on Reggae Roast Records. Reggae Roast doing so much for Brit Reggae. UK Reggae. I do remember, I know I keep going on about it, but tell your friends. Next Sunday night from 7 till midnight, 5-hour marathon from Kingston, Jamaica. We're based at Tough Gong. You'll hear a couple of live sets recorded in the studio at Tough Gong from the one and only Taurus Riley and Chronics, both with their bands. And Dean Fraser will be with the Taurus Riley band as well, so can't wait for that.
But I'd like the world to know that I, Greg Riser, would like the whole wide world to live with love, because only love can conquer war, you know?
This is Ghostwriters and a new take on the Gregory classic Rumours.
Rest in peace to the cooler. Alright, yeah. Rumors them spreading, claim that a sense in me planting. But time and I did and in I did juggling. Appear rumors are gone. Please, Mr. Officer, let go me. You don't know me and you don't understand. You see me flashing a Chris rental. So you take that me a criminal. Rumors them spreading, claim that a sense in me planting. But time and I did and in I did juggling. Appear rumors are gone. Keep a dance just to nice up the place. Me buy no liquor and red up them face. Make man and man have money to spend. And all the youth them know me and them friend. Rumors them spreading, claim that a sense in me planting. But time and I did and in I did juggling. I fear rumors are gone. Don't matter what them love you well me wear. Cause me pants it not have no tear. Shoes cost a few hundred a pair, and me have money all through the year. Rumors them spreading, claim that a sense in me planting.
Hope Chrissy Chris is feeling this. If you like more bass lines and future classics, drum and bass, Chrissy Chris.
Fair and square, I run a little party down the way over there. And if you come inside, I go make the guys scared. I'm not a ganja farmer officer, let's be clear. Nobody serve me, carry me up, nothing to declare. You never heard the first time, then you must be weird. Me bars and my words, all I have, I'm sincere. So please let go me and you know no worry, prepared. Rumors them spreading, claim that a sense in me planting. But time and I did and in I did juggling. I fear rumors are gone. Rumors them spreading, claim that a sense in me planting. But time and I did and in I did juggling. I fear rumors are gone. Rumors them spreading, claim that a sense in me planting. But time and I did and in I did juggling. I hear rumors are gone. are gone.
Different style. Your rumours are gone. Chrissy Chris every Wednesday 10 till 2. And of course Friction every Saturday from 3 till 5 a.m. 10 till 2 a.m. As I say, Chris every Wednesday night. Check out your drum and bass. And Mr. Jam, of course, weekdays. You got it in the evenings from 7 till 10. Super bass lines. Future hits. This is Well Prepared by Busy Signal. So you're thinking, what's that about, Rodders? Well, it's a take on the rhythm section for Royal by Lords. There's a vocal cut as well from Terry that we played a couple of weeks ago. And I knew this record, well, it's a massive record internationally, of course, #1 in the UK. But I knew it would ring bells down in Jamaica, where it's extremely popular. Hence, this new take on the rhythm from Busy Signal. Well Prepared.
Hustlers making money in the street again. Touch the road well, fresh, clean night and day. When we rolling, dog ready for name your food if you violate. How we are run the whole town. Hustle and make the money plenty. We are with friend them just a smoke and a drink, no liquor on table. Big up your friend or your dogs, them near you, them well prepared. Still we give thanks for life every day of the week. So we do it when we touch the road everywhere. Big girls surround we. Nah beg nothing, cause we pocket them no empty and we don't care. Jah protect me and me friend them and me family. And me say blaze up every lighter. Me say when we are lock streets, me have to big up the hotter dogs. I'm gonna show the girls them love. And me say but not every bad man. Me say the whole of them a breathe, but we head can't cool. Can't cool. And none of them can stop we. Peace. Yeah. Attack. Them think them tougher than, think them rougher than. None of them out they can't stop me. Me no follow back a man long line of entourage. No, you know say that's not me. Hey, anyway me step, girl them a follow me and enough of them a stalk and a rush me. Yeah, me tried with the turf, me no swim, me no surf, man I step seriously. Peace. Yeah. Turf. Hustlers making money in the street again. Touch the road well, fresh, clean night and day. When we rolling, dog ready for name your food if you violate. How we are run the whole town. Hustle and make the money plenty. We are with friend them just a smoke and a drink, no liquor on table. Big up your friend or your dogs, them near you, them well prepared. Still we give thanks for life every day of the week. So we do it when we touch the road everywhere. Big girls surround we. Nah beg nothing, cause we pocket them no empty and we don't care. Jah protect me and me friend them and me family. And me say blaze up every lighter. Me say when we are lock streets, me have to big up the hotter dogs. I'm gonna show the girls them love. And me say but not every bad man. Me say the whole of them a breathe, but we head can't cool. Can't cool. And none of them can stop we. Peace. Yeah. Attack. Them think them tougher than, think them rougher than. None of them out they can't stop me. Me no follow back a man long line of entourage. No, you know say that's not me. Hey, anyway me step, girl them a follow me and enough of them a stalk and a rush me. Yeah, me tried with the turf, me no swim, me no surf, man I step seriously. Peace. Yeah. Turf. Reggae on BBC Radio 1 Extra worldwide. David Rodigan and Endas and Floss and Blast, real music.
Thanks for the plug, Busy. Isn't he amazing? That man is a real powerhouse of lyrics. Busy Signal on Royals. Wow. Remix. Taking us up to 9 o'clock. This is the Junior Blender remix of a big tune from Gentleman, Heart of a Rubber Dub.
It doesn't get any harder than this. Rubber dub sound from the hardcore jazz.
Next Sunday night, 7 till midnight, we're coming direct from Kingston, Jamaica. The BBC will be on the rock.
Hey, say she not gonna leave until she gets a stellar groove. She do it cool and deadly in a Rodigan.
Stand by for the surgery with Sarah Jane Crawford and Aled for Happiness Week.
Oh, this are the hands of the rubber dub sound straight from Kingston, the streets of Camden. Oh, this are the hands of the ragga sound. Turn it up now, go turn it.
We'll be coming from the streets of Jamdal. Next Sunday night, have a peaceful week, a peaceful night.
One put reggae music band pass. Wanna put new class in the last beat, man. Make them mash up and a rub up in a gas. No whip, not bad, big pass. Some none of you go stick to the task. Good music out to broadcast and innovation, round of applause. Them say call the police. And no Babylon just appear. Proscribe from mood everywhere. In the vibe, them one interfere. Bad soup said don't bother fear. Just run 2 Guinness and beer. Yeah, Miss Funny, them come from here. So here we go. Oh, these are the hands of the rubber dub sound straight from Kingston, the streets of Camden. Oh, oh, these are the hands of the ragga sound. Turn it up now, go turn it down low. Oh, oh, these are the hands of the rubber dub sound straight from Kingston, the streets of Camden. Oh, oh, these are the hands of the rude boy sound. Turn it up now, go turn it down low. That's what we live, that's what we give, that's how we feel. Like birds of a feather, like magnet to steer. Big box still on with this upload. Turn it up till it buck, make the whole world know, yo. This are the party maker, but don't go shake the shaker. Rather than Broadway, the sounds of Jamaica. Now feel the chemistry, put it by energy. Put it in the big box and turn up the speaker.